Hi guys, Young Master Charles here for another Pokemon unboxing. Now, it's that time. We're going to crack into that other half of the box now. Once again, the right side letters down. Oh, did I make? Sometimes there's a pack hiding in the box. Not this time. But sometimes I get it wrong. The left part is probably where the magic is. But the one thing that I've noticed is I feel like we're being deprived of the secret. Just because sometimes in between we open a few little packs, try and complete the set. I like to sometimes trade and sell off my doubles, so then we can keep everything going forward, as we always like to see. And the rare, a light part. But as I said before, what I've done today, I thought we go. There's always a theme. I know we still haven't got the Charizard V. We haven't packed the Charizard V, and I don't understand why they've done that to us. They cannot deprive us like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and do that today. And what's good about it, it's just a V card. How can a V card be? We've got 2. Maybe you could be really nice to us. Give us 3 more. So that gives us 3 more chances at a Charizard V. Teddy Ursaring, and the rare. Oh, there was 2 Crobat Vs in the box. Look at that. As I said, this is quite sought after between those deck makers. I think we looked at it in the ETB. We saw what the ability was. I think it's mostly the ability about being able to redraw your cards. In most games, if you can keep redrawing cards, it gives you a new hand, and with a new hand, it gives you more options to do your plan of attack. And that's the thing. Everyone with their decks. I know haven't had my Pokemon decks, but from what I've seen, a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh over the years, not as big as Arbok. I never saw it because I only, I don't have the reverse Dartrix, yes! And the rare, Lugia once again. Now, I didn't meet Bok back in his Yu-Gi-Oh days. Now, that man sold off his collection, all of his Yu-Gi-Oh, to fund his Poke addiction, as we have a Poke itch, but I never met Bok in the Yu-Gi-Oh days, and I think I would have loved to. I would love to have seen what his decks were about. Now, decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are sick. If you ever watched Reverse Octofish and the rare. If you ever watched I think it was the first 2 seasons. There were some good seasons, but the first 2 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh, they were good. Especially the first one, when Pegasus ran the tournament. We now have a little bit more knowledge outside of Pokemon. We're not all lost up in here. Oh, Poltergeist. But I'm going to have to talk to Arbok soon about what decks he was operating with. My favourite was Buster Blader. Buster Blader. Yu-Gi-Oh's Buster Blader. Reverse Hippopotamus, and the rare. Oh, Holo Heatran. Now, I've been loving the Shatter Holo they have in the... Well, not Shatter Holo, the Bleed Holo they have in the background from left to right, right to left. Now, the people that would like the code cards, don't be afraid to message me afterwards. Message me on Instagram. Get those to you. You can get your online decks going. Now, the one thing I noticed when I first opened this set was people really wanting to see what they could try and do with the decks online. Ooh, muck. But just so they can have a bit of a trial run. And obviously, I don't delve into the world of tournaments for cards, but they want to try out what the deck techniques are, what the new cards could do. They can do a bit of a mix and match, and obviously if online, they can do a bit of a trial and error run. Gets them all dozy and daisy for that first weekend that they have a tournament. So I can understand how online serves a big purpose in the Pokemon community. And the reverse Paris and the rare. Oh, there was 2 VMAXs. The Turnatus VMAX. Nice. Now, once again, I haven't packed. We actually haven't talked about this because we haven't packed either. Now they've got this in the V as well, but let's have a quick look. Eternal Plane. Yeah, not bad. Now this is also quite sought after with the deck makers as well. So I think if you're a deck maker opening this box, you'd be quite happy right now. You've got the two Crobat Vs. You've got the Eternatus VMAX. I was hoping to pack that card sooner or later. I knew we would pack it sometime. There's actually, I think it's a holo, but there's the Kangaskhan. Now, I was looking through my Poke Elector app, and there was nothing I could see I saw under reverse rose. Well, Corona. Look, there's nothing I could see with it said that there was no Kangaskhan. I thought, what's going on here? So I'm guessing if I haven't packed a Kangaskhan, unless it's a regular rare and we're just having the worst luck in the world, but I'm assuming it's a holo. Now the one thing that I then argue, I think Kangaskhan is I think he's a great Pokemon. Now, where Kangaskhan holds a soft spot in my heart is when you're on the beach and Pokemon Snap, and he's at the end and he's turned around. But if you go back later, and chuck a Mimikyu, there you go, Monjala, one for you. If you go back later in the game, you throw the Pestiball at it. I think it was the Pestiball, not the apple. He then turned around and get a good shot of him, but he's always served a little bit of a soft spot in my heart for that. But how Lugia doesn't get a holo this set breaks me. But if he got a holo in Legendary Pulse Japanese, I'm going to hope they hold big things for Lugia in the future. Purloin, reverse Ariados, and the rare, a Sizzle V! Now this is a box of twins and combos, the two Crobat Vs. We've got the Scizor VMAX and Sizzle V. Oh, now the one thing that gets me excited, it's also a little bit of a journey, but it's when you think you just feel a little hit, and you know it comes in the later part of the packs. But I feel that's where we talk about marinating packs, letting the seeds grow. If you even just open a box and the good hits just towards the end, it grows a little bit more. Now the one card now after we've got the Charizard V Max, reverse Dedenne. I don't think I've got the reverse Dedenne. And the rare Swanna. The one card I really want to get now is I saw as Aurora Girl packet the other day, and it's a beautiful card. It's the gold Jungle Monkey Rillaboom. Now that would be a cool card to have. They've also got the Turbo Patch rare as well, and the Umbrella, and also the Colossal. But I think the Jungle Monkey is the next big boy on our list. Even though we need the Charizard V, we need the Jungle Monkey. And the rare, a Draco Fish. Now, don't hate me, Pokemon Company, and don't hate anybody don't hate me for what I'm about to say if you like those Pokemon. But those, I think we've mentioned it a few times before, those fossil Pokemon, the new ones, not fans. I just can't quite grip them. I think they've lost a bit of the flurry in the ideas. But the one thing I hope for is when they bring out new Pokemon, it just gives them a chance to redeem themselves. We've got to give them time. Bounce Sweet. Now this is the card we're missing in the norm or rare. It's a holo, sorry, I assume. And the rare, Hydreigon. Now that was just another card I was surprised I didn't get a holo. Some things over the time. I think it was Collecting Andy who was talking about how holos are just thrown around like no business these days, and legendary Pokemon and so what, because back in the day they just served such a high purpose. I feel maybe one thing they should do, where they brought the amazing rares back in for the Japanese sets for Legendary Pulse, it would be good if just not a gold star, because we've done gold stars, but just something that reverse Electrike, and the rare Metal. The gold stars are something that we've done before, but it would be good to have something that's similar to it reminds us of a gold star. It would be good if they had Lugia in there, because Lugia deserves that. Like, I know he had the shining legends, a little bit of a lookie. He managed to have the little shining legends card, but otherwise I think he deserves a little bit more credit. That 2000 move. I've skipped one. I had a glaring damage. That 2000 movie is too special. You can't forget him. He is the legendary water bird of the sea. Also, the cool thing about Lugia is when there's that episode of The Lighthouse in season 1 of Pokemon, where there's the big giant Dragonite. And at the time, it was meant just to be a symbol for an unidentified legendary water Pokemon, which wasn't Dragonite, this is a dragon, but later on to actually be Lugia. So there you go. The rare, Jar again, Mimikyu. Now I put all my Mimikyus aside. I put them in a pile, and I'm going to send Jar a package, and I'm going to make sure he has all the Mimikyus in the world, because he's a Mimikyu man. He's even got it on his body. That's how much he loves a Mimikyu. Now we're down to the last 2 packs. We've packed I think it's 4 Vs, so there could be maybe 1 V. The one thing we haven't packed, maybe they gave us an extra VMAX instead of the secret, but we've gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to see what the magic does. A Tyranitar Holo. So we're down to that last pack. Here it is. Are you hiding in there, my friend? We said last video that maybe we put enough magic into the last pack that something big will be there, but who knows? That's what happens when you miss last pack magic. The gods spite you. They say, we're just going to let you hold out to the very end. We're going to make you struggle. We're going to make you struggle! Skitty, Rowlet, Wishy Washy, Kufant, Sinistee, Reverse Purloin, and the rare. Oh, they gave us 2 full arts! There you go, there's the last pack magic. Oh! Galarian, Stunfish V. So, as I said, the secrets, they're going tipsy-turvy with us at the moment. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the hits. We're going to have a look. These are the hits from today. No, it was good. We've had a bit of a mix with. They gave us a bit of a share over the 2 sides. I think it was 4 and 4. We've got the Scizor V. We've got the Crobat V with his Dark Asset ability. We've got Eternus VMAX. Go get this card into the folder. We also got the Galarian Stunfish V. Now I always wonder what Stunfish actually was. Like, is he a fish? I'm guessing he's a fish because they've got a Fisk, but something different, isn't he? Now guys, if you haven't, leave a comment, thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Cheers.